Constantino to be part of Isd Pacman again. And of course, yung preparation namin, wala naman masyadong nakikita kung kailangan pagpapusigin. But of course, we do our best talaga for this match.
Follow-up question lang, Coach. Coach, how did you lead your team as a coach?
Well, leading the team, hindi siya masyadong easy, hindi rin siya masyadong mahirap. Siguro dumating na rin yung time na habang nagkakaedad ka na in coaching, siguro yung maturity, yun yung pinaka-ano ko doon, factor na advantage sa sarili ko. Because I've done so many championships, I've done so many games na mga crucials. But of course, bilog kasi ang bola, and factor din doon yung performance ng bawat isa. So para sa akin, I only rely on how I do coaching to my team.
Right, Coach, baka meron kang gustong batiin, short greetings lang?
Yes, of course. Once again, you're watching PSL 18 under Southern Mindanao leg. Gusto po kong anyayan lahat po ng ating mga viewers, especially the community of ISD. And I would like also to thank Senator Manny Pacquiao and Ma'am Jinky Pacquiao for supporting team for ISD Pacman Davao.
Thank you so much. And now for Coach Lawrence, once again, mayong hapon, Coach. Coach, unsa sa pananaw nimo ang inyong nahimong strategy nga reason why undefeated mo diri sa atong league?
Nagka-practice lang may ginapanikamutan na mo every game, ginabuhat na mo tanan, ginabuhos na mo best every game, and then dili mi gata kumpiyansa sa amo ang opponent mo nang always ginaingon sila na maningkamot yun sa tanan kay same sa akong ingon last time, dula ang kanina dula ug unaw-unaan na mo na nimong last game.
Thank you so much. Follow-up question lang, Coach. Coach, how did you motivate your team to really stand out jud karon nga game?
Dulaon lang unsay dula na mo, and then continue na mo to among nasugdan sa as a team unsa among ginabuhat mao na to.
Alright, short greetings lang, Coach. Basta na kay gusto i-greet.
Binabati ko si Boss Primo, Max Bowler, si Boss Jones, parents ko, at saka mga kapatid ko.
Alright, thank you so much. That was our head coaches from the Max Ballers Davao and Emmanuel School of Davao Pacman. Now let's get back to our commentators, Ray and Jewel.
Alright, maraming salamat Cindy, and our birthday girl who is celebrating her birthday today. So wag nating patagalin pa. Magsisimula na ang ating ball game sa pagitan ng Max Ballers at ISD Pacman. So let's turn it over to Rocky Melos for the Manila Bankers, superstars of the ball game. Pag-time out na. Later na. Pag-time out. Battery. So as we await the Manila Bankers superstars of the ball game, so Jewel, ano nating i-expect sa pagitan ng Max Ballers at ng ISD Pacman?
Yes, for sure. Talagang bibigay ng lahat ng both teams dito kasi importante talaga maging number 1 dito sa ating bracketing. Alam na natin yung twice to beat advantage, pero iba talaga ng top 2 teams, pero iba talaga kung number 1 ka. Meron kang bragging rights nun, Ray.
I mean, these teams, masasabi ko talaga, they both share the basketball and they have they're pretty good rebounds as well. So now, it's time to meet our Manila Bankers superstars of ball game. Let's turn it over to Rocky Mejos.
Ayun, wala na gawas bro. Wala na, ayaw. Wala na gawas.
Super Starters brought to you by Manila Bankers Life Insurance. Panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay. For Isd Pacman, we have Kudo, Hau, Yamot, Pineda at Constantino. Samantala naman sa ating Max Ballers Davao, we have Torrejas, Kagampang, Pairat at Cabuninas. So isa na naman pong aksyon dito sa ating unang laro sa ating double header ngayong hapon sa ating elimination round sa PSL 18 Under Mindanao South Leg. This is an interesting one, Jewel.
Yes, and makita natin na talagang ready na yung mga players dito. And I think na kung sino man nanalo dito, may malaking chance talaga makuha yung championship crown.
Tama yan, Jewel. And here is the jump ball. Ball is up. And the first possession goes to Isd Pacman. So, magdadala sa bola dito si JP Kudo, who had a good production last time around. Puts it up and in.
JP Kudo going acrobatic there.
Oo. And he was the best player of the ball game for Isd Pacman last time around kontra sa Davao Future Legends with 19 points in the ball game. Samantala naman, itong si Ping Xiangyi for the Black Shirts. Oy, matawag doon ng traveling si Ping Xiangyi.
Yes, you gotta give Kudo his kudos because talagang back-to-back yung kanyang player of the game. Alam talaga natin na si Kudo, talagang kinikerry niya yung kanyang team.
Ito, dadala sa bola dito si Lee Constantino. One of their power forwards, pero taken away, Patrick Torrejas. Here comes Norman Kagampang, side steps, and lays it up and in.
Good side step there from Kagampang. Basang-basa niya yung kalaban nun.
At tabla na po tayo at 2 apiece as both teams looking for their crucial win here. And the 3-point shot knocks it down for Lee Constantino.
Lee Constantino off to a good start there.
Cabonilas sa atake. And he was fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Yan. Cabonilas, first 2 minutes of the ball game. Darok agad. Kailangan talaga, gusto talaga ni Cabonilas na makabawi kasi nung last game, absent siya, injured siya.
Yeah, that's
Ngayon,
right.
gigil na makabawi.
And last time when Wilham Cabonilas was around against the Davao Future Legends, he had a very excellent production with 21 points, 18 rebounds, a solid double-double performance, along with 4 block shots.
Yes, and paminsan lang natin yan makita, especially sa kanilang edad ngayon na 18 under. Double-double, almost a 20-20 double-double.
As you can see from his body himself, he is one of the tallest players dito sa ating Mindanao South Leg tournament so far, Joel.
Yes, and standing at 6'5", talagang mahihirapan makascore yung kalaban sa kanila.
Yamot! Boy!
A wedgie.
And we have a first wedgie of the ball game dito sa ating doubleheader. So it's a held ball, so ball will go to Max Ballers Davao. So bibigay sa bola para kang Patrick Torres who had a solid production for their veteran point guard.
Yes, 20 points and 3 assists. Patrick Torres, usually a pass first. Last game, alam niya na wala si Cabonilas.
At pasok yung field goal. That's the first field goal from the outside para kang Wilham Cabonilas.
Yes, Cabonilas starting off hot here.
It's now 6-5 in favor of Max Ballers. Lee Constantino susubok. Mintis yung 3-point shot. And here comes Max Ballers on the run. Ping Xiangyi, what a pass! Wala kang Wilham Cabonilas.
Yes, 4 points na galing fast break ng Max Ballers.
So he can also pass itong si Wilham Cabonilas, Joel.
Yes, complete package talaga to si Wilham Cabonilas. Malaki kanyang future dito sa Philippine basketball and Max Ballers is very, very lucky to have him.
So definitely one of the top prospects coming off Davao region itong si Wilham Cabonilas. Here comes Lee Constantino from the outside. Mintis yung tira. Siya na magdadala sa bola itong si Wilham Cabonilas kontra Constantino. Now passes off to Patrick Torres. So looking for a pick. There's a pick by Pairat. Now guarded by Yamot, trying to go on the bounce pass. Beautiful to Ping Xiangyi.
Yes, back-to-back buckets there for Ping Xiangyi.
And this is courtesy of paint points from Ping Xiangyi. Here comes another 3-point shot. Lee Constantino medyo he's started to be in love with the 3-point shot. Here comes Wilham Cabonilas all alone for the 2.
Ganda nun, tumingin pa.
Sumakay ka pa.
Yes, and ang maganda sa Max Ballers, talagang kung may opportunity sila to take advantage of the fast break, tinitake advantage talaga nila.
That's right. And we have a timeout on the floor. So tatawag muna ng timeout si Coach Rael Diaz para sa Isd Pacman as they're down by 7. At balik po tayo sa ating live stream for this afternoon sa pagitan ng Max Ballers at Isd Pacman as we have Patrick John Torreas, a sensational performance last time around.
Yes, and talagang nag-step up si Patrick Torreas when it comes to points kasi kailangan ng Max Ballers nun, lalo-lalo na absent yung kanilang isa sa mga star players nila which is Wilham Cabonilas.
And yung mga points ni Patrick Torres, more on drives inside the basket, more on penetration plays.
Yes, nakita talaga natin yung pagka-veteran ni Patrick Torreas dito sa ating Pilipinas Super League 18 under.
So it's 12-5 in favor of Max Ballers Davao. So 3 minutes gone by dito sa ating first quarter. JP Kudo with the blow-by.
JP Kudo taking advantage. A very beautiful lefty there.
So nasa 12-7 na po tayo. Nasa kamay ni Patrick Torreas. Bibigay ng pick si Pairat. Trying to go on the bounce pass. Medyo mababa yung pasa. Defense over the steal. Lee Constantino. Bibigay kay Arnold Minyosa. Block, but there's a foul against Cabonilas.
Yes, and as we could see na after the timeout, in-encourage ko rin ni Coach Rael na to capitalize on some of the early offense for Isd Pacman. Lalo-lalo na yun din yung strategy ng Max Ballers.
Papasok sa laro, itong si Aljon Bueno at si Robert Murado coming off the bench for Max Ballers. And at the line for 2 shots, itong si Arnold Minyosa who had also a good production last time around against Timber City Academy.
Yes, and Mendoza, one of the high flyers for ISD Pacman, talagang kinakapitalize yung platform dito sa PSL natin.
So actually nakausap ko si assistant coach Jimmy Colicot, and one of the keys to the game right now for ISD Pacman is to apply pressure against the guards.
Yes, and talagang kailangan talaga nun kasi isa sa mga guards ng Max Ballers are one of the top tier guards here in PSL.
And Anakawan, here comes Arnold Minyosa in transition. Puts it up. Oh, that was knocked away by Ping Shan Yi. On the outlet, here comes Morado. Drops it off to Aljon Bueno for 2.
Aljon Bueno, great finish there.
So nice transition play once again for Max Ballers Davao as they're now leading 14-8. Arnold Minyosa at the post. Almost lost it. But he gets it back. Ibigay sa labas si Defensor kontra kang Ping Shan Yi. Jared Yamut. He fires from the outside. Mintising 3-point shot. And ball is loose. And the blue shirt still has it. Arnold Minyosa on the reverse. No good. And we have a whistle. It looks like one of the players of Max Baller stepped out of bounds. And ISD Pacman will take possession. So 14 on the shot clock for ISD Pacman. Jared Yamut on the fadeaway. Mintis. Arnold Minyosa. Bibigay kang Lee Constantino. Atake sa loob. Reverse layup blocked by Morado. Here comes the push and Norman Kagampang for the easy 2 and puts it up and in.
Yes, 2 fast break points there. 4 points there from Kagampang on the fast break opportunity. Talagang run and gun yung offense ng Max Ballers.
So this is 6-8 na ang lamang ng Max Ballers Davao. Lee Constantino, balikang Yamut. So they're trying to move the ball here for ISD Pacman. Balikang Yamut, he sets for 3. Mintis yung mga outside shots so far for ISD Pacman. As we have a whistle and a foul against ISD Pacman.
Yes, currently 2 team fouls pa Max ISD Pacman.
As we take a look at the super shot of the quarter courtesy of Manila Bankers Life Insurance. Panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay with this beautiful drive to the basket by JP Kudo. As we have a timeout on the floor, let's see. Okay, so the play continues, action continues. As Max Ballers Davao will have possession here.
Yes, and nakita natin na second team foul pa lang to ng ISD Pacman, and they need to be more aggressive sa defense end nila.
And we have a timeout on the floor as Max Ballers Davao with a running start as they're up 16-8 in the first quarter. Back to live action sa pagitan ng ISD Pacman kontra sa Max Ballers. And PSL 18 under Mindanao South Leg is presented by Manila Bankers Life Insurance. Panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay, and it's powered by Converge. And we would like to also thank J Project Clothing Shop. So a fast start so far for Max Ballers Davao dito sa ating first quarter.
Yes, and ang ISD Pacman, they are really good at their adjustments. So tingnan natin after the timeout kung paano sila adjust sa run ng Max Ballers.
Here comes Max Ballers. There's a quick double team and taken away by Alced Labawan. So siya na magdadala sa bola dito para sa Blue Shirts. Oh, he almost lost it and taken away by Robert Morado. So another turnover for ISD Pacman. They need to limit the turnovers here if they want to if they want to keep this game competitive. Norman Kagampang on the drive and rebound putback by Robert Morado.
Robert Morado coming out of nowhere, skying high for that putback.
So, gis na ang lamang ng Max Ballers Davao with 4.5 minutes to play dito sa ating first quarter. Vince Navarro steps back. And once again, the outside shots not falling this time for the blue shirts of ISD Pacman, Jewel.
Yes, and as you could see from the camera angle there, ready to fast break talaga si Kagampang.
At may balita po tayo kang Cindy from both teams. So Cindy, anong balita dyan?
Alright, is this real game? We have it here right now in our game number 1 because both of our playing teams are undefeated. It's the Max Ballers Davao and Manual School of Davao Pacman. As for Coach Rael Diaz, he reminds his team na kailangan ng atake para ma-break ang depensa ng kalaban. On the other side, Coach Lawrence reminded his team to communicate inside the court. That's it. Back to you, Ray and Joe.
Alright, maraming salamat Cindy as Max Ballers Davao still up by 10 with 3:52 to play in the first quarter as we have a foul against Isd Pacman.
Yes, and isa sa mga dapat iwasan ng Isd Pacman, yung mga unnecessary fouls. If you want to foul, dapat necessary rin. Enable to, parehas nung nangyari na foul ngayon.
So that's the 14th foul right now for Isd Pacman as Aljon Bueno sinks the first free throw shot.
Yes, and dapat no easy baskets, especially kung talagang gustong-gusto nyong manalo dito ng laro.
So 1 for 2 from the line, itong si Aljon Bueno. It's now 19-8 with 3:45 to play dito sa ating first quarter. Prince Navarro against Norman Kagambang. So Prince Navarro, one of the spark plugs off the bench for Coach Rael Diaz. JP Kudo, extra pass to Arnold Minyosa with a one-hander, bangs it home.
Yes, that was a good play there from Kudo. He's starting to be involved in the offensive end.
Oy, nagpupush na itong Max Ballers. And another foul kontra sa Isd Pacman. That means penalty situation na.
Yes,
Ang
penalty
blue shirts.
situation and a little bit too aggressive coming from the Isd Pacman. But as you could call back to the game before, alam natin na naka-comeback talaga. Marunong silang mag-comeback.
Pero mapansin mo, Jewel, itong Max Ballers Davao, they're trying to push here early in this ball game.
Yes, as early as now, gusto nilang makuha na yung lamang, especially na meron silang depth sa kanilang bench.
That's right. I mean, this team, Max Ballers Davao, they have a pretty good bench for Coach Lawrence Villagonzalo as Aljon Bueno knocks down the first free throw shot. So, meron pa tayong 3 minutes and 22 seconds to play dito sa ating first quarter. At babalik sa laro si Wilhelm Cabonilas at upo na sa bench si Robert Morado.
Yes, the Twin Towers for Max Ballers there.
Alced Labawan kontra kang Wilhelm Cabonilas. Once again, the defensive pressures making a difference. Courtesy of Wilhelm Cabonilas forcing a travel.
Yes, Wilhelm Cabonilas might be one of the GOATs here in PSL 18 under, especially in the offense and defensive end.
So, bibigay sa bola itong Max Ballers Davao. So, they're trying to make a push here but now being harassed by Kudo. Back to Patrick Torreas against Prince Navarro. Trying to go on the extra pass. Looks like a turnover and ball will go to the blue shirts of Isd Pacman. So this is a good combination here at the guards, Prince Navarro at JP Kudo, Jewel.
Yes, and JP Kudo needs to be more involved in the offensive end. Kailangan nilang maka-initiate ng comeback.
So JP Kudo on the penetration, bank shot is good.
Yes, narinig ako ni JP Kudo.
Oh. It's now 21-12, so it's now a 9-point deficit na dapat habulin dito ng Isd Pacman early in the first quarter. And an 8-second violation against Max Ballers Davao, Jewel.
Yes, good defense there from Labawan. And talagang tinitingnan siguro niya yung shot clock. Kasi usually if ako yung player, din ko binibase yung 8-second violation from the referee.
So it's now a 21-12 lead in favor of Max Ballers as we take a look at the super dime of the quarter brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop. Beautiful pass and a shot there by JP Kudo. Here comes Alced Labawan on the hesitation, hop step, and ball is loose, knocked away by Max Ballers. Ito, tumatakbo na naman ang Max Ballers and another easy basket. Mula kang Daryl Acero.
Yes, fast break points are the difference maker in this quarter.
So, 11 na ang lamang dito ng Max Ballers as we are now under 2 minutes to play dito sa ating first quarter. JP Kudo trying to make a statement here in the first quarter and shot was blocked by the tall trees of the Max Ballers. Ito si Wilhelm Cabonilas magdadala sa bola. Going on all the way and he was fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Wilhelm Cabonilas, how could you stop that man?
Si Wilhelm Cabonilas as he pushed the basketball as we take a look at that super play of the quarter brought to you by Converge as Daryl Acero on the push for the fast break layup. So the fast break opportunities have been accumulating early in this ball game for Max Ballers Davao.
Yes, and I believe that Coach Rael nakikita niya yun and by second quarter makita natin na mag-a-adjust din sila.
That's right. So this could be probably one of the main concerns for Coach Rael Diaz and for the ISD squad as they're trying to limitahan yung fast break opportunities ng Max Ballers Davao. Ito, nasa laro na ngayon si Balyares. Bibigay kang JP Cudo against Darrell Acero. On the drive, he was fouled. And that could be the second team foul for Max Ballers Davao.
Yes, good footwork there from JP Cudo. Leaning in and fishing some fouls there. Good play there.
But that was it was a non-shooting foul against Max Ballers Davao. So ball on the side, 14 to shoot. So JP Cudo on the scoop shot. Intis pa rin yung tira. Ito, tumatakbo na naman ang Max Ballers. Darrell Acero skying. And rebound, put back, no good. And ball is now with Isd Pacman. We have a minute to play dito sa ating first quarter. JP Cudo. Again, the defense really bothering here. Balyares Mintis. Ball is loose once again. Arnold Minyosa bibigay. And the shot is good for Isd Pacman. Mula kang Ian Pineda.
Ian Pineda, right place at the right time there.
Ang ganang positioning John ang pinakita ng Isd Pacman. 42 seconds to play sa ating first quarter. Sam Torres. Carl Chua almost lost it. And Balyares takes it away.
Sayang.
Sayang yung mga transition plays doon ng Isd Pacman. So, what a crazy sequence we're seeing here in the last 15 seconds, Joel.
Yes, masyadong nagmamadali dun si Carl Chua, especially na nasa kanila yung momentum.
Oo. So, 11 pa rin ang lamang dito ng Max Ballers with 25 seconds to play. Balyares now coming off the bench. Another turnover for Isd Pacman. And another leak-out pass to Darrell Acero for two.
Yes, Darrell Acero taking advantage of the fast break opportunity.
That was actually Aljon Bueno, jersey number 3 with a fast break basket. And Ian Pineda knocks down the jump shot.
Back-to-back buckets for Ian Pineda.
Okay, we're down to 4 seconds. Here's Sam Torres. And he'll go to the line, he'll shoot 2.
So kung napansin mo, Ray, si Pineda, matalino yan.
Oo.
Yung back-to-back shots niya coming from a teardrop and a jump shot. Kasi alam niya na the big mans for Max Ballers, nasa paint yan sila.
Oo.
Either you'll get blocked
Oo.
or a foul will be called.
So pasok yung unang free throw para kang Sam Torres. So one of the players product from Ateneo de Davao.
Yes, Sam Torres, I talked to him earlier. Isa sa mga mentor figures na rin si Patrick Torrejas. And as you can see, he's quite learning from his moves.
And 2 for 2 from the line. 6/10 of a second remaining. And there's the heave. And the shot is no good as we end the first quarter. So a pretty dominant start for Max Ballers Davao as they're up by 13 points, 29-16 at the end of the first quarter. So a good performance so far for Max Ballers Davao, Joel.
Yes, and talagang si Coach Rael magbibigay talaga ng adjustments para sa kanyang mga players. And I'm really looking forward for this second quarter.
So it's now a 29-16 ball game. As we head over into the second quarter, as we take a look at our highlights, courtesy of Manila Bankers Life Insurance, panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay. So for Isd Pacman, what will be the adjustments? We'll see what happens here at the onset of the second quarter as Max Ballers Davao with a 29-16 advantage.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again! Dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa.
And back to live action as we're about to start the second quarter as Max Ballers Davao, the blistering start, takes their fast break opportunities, Jewel.
Yes, and isa sa mga concern ko siguro for Isd Pacman, unlike Max Ballers, hindi sila kasing lalim, especially sa depth sa bench nila. And we will expect na ibabad ni Coach sila Kudo and some of the key players sa Isd Pacman.
Lalo na kang Prince Navarro, Jared Yamot, and also their big man ng Isd Pacman. And one of the keys also, I talked to Coach Jimmy, one of their assistants ng Isd Pacman, is to limit their turnovers as we are about to start the second quarter. Prince Navarro, bibigay kang Ian Pineda who hit 2 straight field goals to end the first quarter. And that's the 3rd straight field goal mula kang Ian Pineda.
Yes, Ian Pineda trying to make a comeback here.
Lee Constantino, mintis yung tira. And another turnover. So medyo sloppy. Lee Constantino, mintis yung tira. So once again, points of turnovers, hindi makapitalize doon ng Isd Pacman. Here comes William Cabonilas. Now going on the attack. Bibigay, and there's the jump shot, knocks it down. That's from Daryl Acero. So beautiful pass there mula kang William Cabonilas.
Yes, and William Cabonilas, an all-around juggernaut there.
So he's really making an impact dito sa ating ball game for Max Ballers Davao.
Yes, and as I've seen, Ian Pineda has been struggling in his jumpers there. And talagang kailangan talaga nila mag-bounce back, especially in this quarter.
Ito, si Daryl Acero, ibigay kang Sam Torres kontra kang Prince Navarro. Goes on a drive. And a poor help defense there. Pinakita ng Isd Pacman with that easy layup mula kang Torres.
Yes, Torres taking advantage of that wide open layup.
Here comes Eloses. Gusto makabawi dito. Lost it, but last touch by Max Ballers. Hindi ma-utilize yung mga penetration plays there as we take a look at the super shot of the quarter. Brought to you by Manila Bankers Life Insurance. Panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay, as that beautiful scoop shot there. Brought to you by Sam Torres. Lee Constantino on the fadeaway. Mintis yung tira, and looks like we have a whistle and a foul against Max Ballers.
Yes, the presence alone of Cabonilas is already bothering Isd Pacman.
At all of a sudden, it's now a 15-point lead being enjoyed by Max Ballers Davao.
Yes, hindi pa nagabot ng 2 minutes. Binalik agad ni Coach si JP Kudo.
Here comes Eloses, trying to go on the push. Bibigay kang Ian Pineda. Eloses, down to 8 seconds kanilang shot clock dito. Almost lost it, down to 5. Lee Constantino on the drive, reverse layup is good.
Yes, good reverse layup there for Constantino. Overcoming his fears. And a great reverse layup.
So nakadiskarte doon si Lee Constantino over the long arms of William Cabonilas. So 13 na ang deficit ng Isd Pacman. Sam Torres goes on the drive, looking for an open teammate, and knocked away, stolen by Ian Pineda. And there's the leak out pass, but taken away by Daryl Acero. A good transition defense by Max Ballers. Daryl Acero sets it up, and the basket is no good. And JP Kudo now on the run. Ian Pineda lays it in.
Ian Pineda from JP Kudo. They need to capitalize these fast break opportunities kasi dito sa mga fast break opportunities nila, wala pa sa baba si Cabonilas.
So abante pa rin ng 11 ang Max Ballers Davao with 7:20 to play sa ating second quarter. Cabonilas, he sets from the outside. Mintis yung tira. And rebound by Ian Pineda, and he was fouled by Max Ballers Davao.
Yes, a rare bad shot selection there for Cabonilas.
As we take a look at the super play of the quarter brought to you by Converge. There's that fast break opportunity leading to an Ian Pineda fast break layup.
Yes, great vision there from JP Kudo. A really all-around player for Isd Pacman. But what concerns me is the fatigue for these players.
So tungyan natin dyan as we go along in this ball game. Lee Constantino on the quick turnaround, Mintis. And William Cabonilas now has the basketball. Looking for a guard. Bibigay kang Patrick Torres.
Yes, Patrick Torres has not lived up to his full potential in this game yet.
Good bibigay. Guy, nice pass.
Yes, every time I say something against a player, another play. Ganda nun.
And now Aljon Bueno with the basket, courtesy of that assist. Wala kang Patrick Torrejas. On the other side, block. Sapal doon si William Cabonilas.
William Cabonilas with those long arms.
Bibigay ang William Cabonilas kontra kang Lee Constantino. Ganang ikot ang bola. He sets for three. Yes! Unang tres niyan mula kang William Cabonilas.
William Cabonilas, stretch 4, stretch 5 from downtown.
And on the other end, and Lee Constantino was fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Grabe yung very loaded yung weapons nakita dito ni William Cabonilas for Max Ballers Davao.
Yes, the height alone is a big asset for William Cabonilas. Lalo-lalo na yung defensive and offensive end niya.
Pero na-showcase niya yung advanced skill set din ni William Cabonilas as Lee Constantino with his first free throw shot and mintis yung unang free throw.
Yes, here in the Philippines, yung ating mga big mans usually nasa ilalim talaga nag-work. Pero kakaiba si William Cabonilas, talagang modern big talaga.
So he can handle the basketball. He can also shoot from the outside. So that's a good, that's an advanced skill set there for William Cabonilas. And it looks like we have another foul, and that is against Isd Pacman. That's against Ian Pineda. So we have some substitutions here for both teams. And we're approaching 6 minutes to play dito sa ating second quarter. Here comes Patrick Torrejas on the penetration, drops it off, and Aljon Bueno puts it in.
Back-to-back showcase of assist there from Torrejas.
Ito makabawi dito si Defensor. Beautiful pass to Pineda.
Good quick shot there from Pineda. Alam niyang ready na si Cabonilas, kaya tinake advantage niya yung time doon.
So 40-24 in favor of Max Ballers Davao with 5.5 minutes to play dito sa ating second quarter. Villanueva is alone for 3. Spins out. Another rebound. There looks like, let's see, we have a turnover against Max Ballers.
Yes, and a good block there from JP Kudo. A clean block.
Oy, itong si JP Kudo, he's a guard but he can also block shots.
Yes, and talagang yung IQ ni JP Kudo is on another level.
Yan yung underrated skill din ni JP Kudo. Yung depensa niya, especially blocking shots as a guard. And the shot is no good for Isd Pacman. Patrick Torrejas now on the transition play. Aljon Bueno sticks to the hole.
Even if naka-adjust si Coach Rael on the fast break opportunities, naghahanap pa rin ng paraan yung Max Ballers na makascore on those shots.
And we have a timeout on the floor. Max Ballers up by 18.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa.
And we're back to live action. As we take a look at JP Kudo, a sensational performance last time around against Davao Future Legends.
JP Kudo playing like a veteran here in the PSL 18 under.
So 19 points and 7 assists from JP Kudo. At may ulat po tayo mula kang Cindy about sa Isd Pacman. So Cindy, anong balita dyan?
During the end of our first quarter, Coach Rael Diaz of the Isd Pacman was trying to divert his team to stay focused in the game as he mentioned that it only gets one at a time to get their desired lead. Dagdag pa niya, kailangan natin bigyan ng pahirap ang kalaban sa ating middle upang may dominate itong game na to. That's it. Back to you, Ray and Jerome.
Alright, maraming salamat Cindy. At Prince Tabarro knocks it down from the outside. So it's now a 15-point deficit. And siya na magdadala sa bola dito. A beautiful bounce pass. Extra
Good
pass
pass
to JP Kudo for 2.
Good pass there from, I believe that was Pineda.
So it's now 42-29. So a quick 5-0 run itong Isd Pacman. Here comes Lord Mamakos on the drive. Kicks it out. Aljon Bueno. He can shoot from the mid-range.
Yes, Aljon Bueno back-to-back mid-range jumpers there. Very effective for Max Ballers.
He has been the difference maker in the second quarter. Mula kang Aljon Bueno.
Yes, kasi may chance na fast break yung Max Ballers. And nasa-stop na ng Isd Pacman, pero ang ending jumper pa rin.
Oh, that was an air ball mula kang that's Davao. Here comes Patrick Torreas now on the push. And ball tipped away and ball will stay with Max Ballers.
Yes, pero nag-improve yung transition defense ng Isd Pacman. Unlike yung first quarter, majority of the points from Max Ballers were coming from fast breaks.
At babalik sa laro si Ping Shan Yi. Talabas muna si number 10 Villanueva for the black shirts of Max Ballers. So 14 to shoot. Lots of time. Or looks like Lord Mamako stepped out of bounds off the inbound pass. So the blue shirts will take possession.
Yes, and Isd Pacman needs to take advantage on those lapses from Max Ballers. Kasi almost perfect yung performance ng Max Ballers. Especially ngayon, nagdagdag nila si Cabonilas.
Ian Pineda puts it up and in. So nice pass there mula kang Prince Tavaro.
Prince Tavaro, good vision there. Finding the hot hand of Pineda.
So he has been one of the bright spots in this first half para sa Isd Pacman. That's Ian Pineda. Almost a steal by defensor but ball will stay with Max Ballers. So 10 seconds sa kanilang shot clock dito ng Max Ballers Davao. So medyo sumisikip na ang depensa dito ng Max Ballers Davao.
Yes, and nung napansin nun ni Coach Lawrence, talagang binalik si Cabonilas dito sa game.
So they want to add more cushion here as we head over into the end of the second quarter. So ball will stay still with Max Ballers as we take a look at the super dime of the quarter. Brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop. A nice pass by Prince Tavaro and a beautiful finish from Ian Pineda. Aljon Bueno once again from the mid-range. Intisintira. And rebound secured by Ian Pineda. Tavaro now on the push, goes behind the back. Oh, no-look pass. Arnold Minyosa. He lost it. So another turnover for Isd Pacman.
Yes, Isd Pacman needs to take this step by step in order to make a comeback. They need to be aggressive in the defense, and when it comes to offense, kalma lang.
I think if you're Isd Pacman, if you're Coach Diaz, he needs to emphasize the players that they need to settle down. You know, they need to take some time because marami pang oras dito sa ating ball game.
Yes, but when it comes to fast break opportunities, they need to capitalize that.
And Torrejas knocks down a three-point shot.
Finally, Torrejas contributing on the offensive end when it comes to points.
So that's the first three-point shot mula kang Patrick Torrejas for Max Ballers. Bibigay kang JP Cudo against Norman Kagampang. Balik kang Prince Tavaro. JP Cudo down to 9 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Tavaro from the outside. Yes! So dalawang magkasunod na 3-point shots mula kang Prince Tavaro.
Yes, and good IQ play there from Cudo, finding the wide open Tavaro.
And Pineda snatched the rebound. Here comes JP Cudo now on the push. Bounce pass to Arnold Minyosa. Mintisintira, and we have a foul against the blue shirts.
Yes, and in that earlier play, alam ni Cudo na ido-double team siya. So, kita agad niya si Tavaro, and Tavaro knocking down two 3-pointers here in the ballgame.
So, 2 3-point shots. Binigay kang Prince Tavaro for Isd Pacman dito sa ating second quarter. So, we're under 2 minutes to play dito sa ating first half.
Yes, and Isd Pacman not backing down.
Darrell Acero almost lost it, but he gets it back. Oh, good block. And ball is loose. Darrell Acero almost gets it back. Norman Kagampang on the penetration. Go on the extra pass, and there's a foul against the blue shirts.
Yes, mahirap talaga isa-stop si Cabonilas. So, the best option they have is a double team.
And Wilhelm Cabonilas will go to the line for 2 free throw shots. At papasok sa ball game si Brian Howe, number 23. So, he's also one of the key contributors for Isd Pacman.
Brian Howe needs to be back on the paint there. Isa sa mga key assets ng Isd Pacman, yung pagiging aggressive ni Brian Howe on the post-up moves.
And the first free throw knocks it down for Wilhelm Cabonilas. His second free throw is good, 2 for 2 from the line. So, very smooth yung shooting touch niya. Itong si Wilhelm Cabonilas.
Yes, and talagang naka-benefit si Cabonilas sa rest na nakuha niya nung last game.
And looks like we have another whistle And that's a foul, I believe, against the Max Ballers. It's now 49-34 in favor of Max Ballers Davao. At babalik sa laro si Jared Yamot. So upo muna si Prince Navarro, who had 2 3-point shots dito sa ating second quarter.
Yes, and Prince Navarro doing his best as a partner with JP Kudo in the backcourt.
So inbound pass, looking for an open teammate. Bibigay kang Ian Pineda. Babalik ang Kudo, their main point guard, Jared Yamot from the outside. Uy, mintis yung mga 3-point shots. Brian Howe, and the defense really bothering him. Another fast break play for Norman Kagampang, mintis lang. And JP Kudo now on the push once again for the blue shirts. And lays it up and in.
Very smooth there, flying high for JP Kudo.
So, parang maganda yung ball control. Pinakita ni JP Kudo as he drive inside for the 2 points. Samantala si Patrick Torrejas nakabawi.
Yes, good answer there for Patrick Torrejas. Ginaya niya rin yung quickness na move ni JP Kudo.
JP Kudo sets up Brian Howe on the power play. Mindis. So the defense really bothering him. That was well defended there by Francis Magnaye for the Max Ballers.
Yes, and Cabonilas alone is a very great defense choice for Coach Lawrence. Lalo na meron na yun si Francis Magnaye.
Norman Kagampang hits a 3-point shot.
Yes, Norman Kagampang finally in this second quarter.
So last shot opportunity here for Isd Pacman. Reverse layup by JP Kudo, no good. Gets it back and the shot is good for JP Kudo. So medyo nagsistep up na yung opensa for JP Kudo. 6 seconds. Down to 5. Francis Magnaye. It was a good hustle play. And let's see. We have a foul. We have 3.2 seconds to play dito sa ating first half.
Yes, and what Isd Pacman needs is more offensive options there. JP Kudo. Great second quarter, pero it wouldn't be enough to initiate a comeback for Isd Pacman.
Okay, so once again, meron po tayong 3.2 seconds to play dito sa ating first half. So Isd Pacman will go to the line for 2 shots as that was a foul against Max Ballers. So penalty situation na ang Max Ballers. So Arnold Minyosa will troop to the line for 2 shots. Pasok yung unang free throw. So let's see, what could be the possible adjustments pa ang dapat pang gawin itong Isd Pacman?
Yes, first of all, ang una dapat natin pansinin sa Max Ballers is the offensive presence of Cabonilas. And when it comes to defense, kailangan nila yung take advantage.
Patrick Torrejas. And we're down to 1 second, and that is the end of the first quarter. So, Max Ballers Davao, led by the presence of Wilhelm Cabonilas, making a huge difference against the undefeated Isd Pacman. So far, so good for Coach Lawrence Villagonzalo at ng Max Ballers, Joel.
Yes, and talagang makita natin dito sa ating mga highlights na yung Max Ballers, marami kinakapitalize nila yung mga shots nila na makukuha nila.
As we take a look at our second quarter highlights brought to you by Manila Bankers Life Insurance. Panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay. So once again, Wilhelm Cabonilas making his presence felt for Max Ballers.
Yes, and if I were Isd Pacman, talagang dapat natin makita na we could make a teardrop or a jumper against Cabonilas. Pero kung itatarok talaga natin sa ring, talagang bagul yan.
And that is the end of the first half as Max Ballers will 14-point lead, 54-40.
Bakit mahalaga ang life insurance? Yung experience pala na pag ikay nawawala ng mahal sa buhay, hindi mo kaya mag-isa. Ang lungkot, sasadsad ka, gagapang ka, iiyak ka. Ang pinakamaganda sa life insurance, it makes life easier para doon sa mga naiwan. Katulad na lamang halimbawa, Manila Bankers Life. Para mong kamag-anak, para mong kapatid na nariyan in your moment of grief. The best way to show your love is to assure your loved one that I will not only take care of you during your lifetime, but I will take good care of you in this lifetime and beyond. Boy Abunda po, para sa Manila Bankers Life, the best way to show your love.
At nasa halftime po tayo dito sa loob ng Davao del Norte Sports and Tourism Complex dito sa lungsod ng Tagum, probinsya ng Davao del Norte, as Max Ballers were a dominant first half as they're up by 14, 54-40, Jewel.
Yes, and talagang iba talaga yung pinakita ngayon ng Max Ballers. Talagang mas napakita nila na gusto nila yung remaining na battle of the undefeated.
And Max Ballers, they want to complete their elimination round campaign 4-0 heading into the next round.
Yes, especially yung momentum nun, nadala nun pagdating sa semifinal round natin. Kakaiba talaga.
As we take a look at our halftime stats sa pagitan ng Isd Pacman at Max Ballers, Jewel.
Yes, and makita natin dyan na mas malaki yung assist and rebounds ng Max Ballers. Talagang tinake advantage nila yun. Kaya mas lamang sila dito, 54-40. And yung Max Ballers, when it comes to fast break opportunities, talagang kinakapitalize talaga nila.
And basically, itong Max Ballers, they're sharing the basketball really well so far in this first half.
Yes, and Isd Pacman needs to be more big when it comes to the defensive transition.
And one of the emphasis for Isd Pacman is they need to limit their turnovers in heading into the second half.
Yes, and kailangan nila maging more selective sa kanilang mga shot opportunities.
As we take a look at our first half highlights, as JP Kudo leading the charge for Isd Pacman. He's one of the top scorers so far in the elimination round for Isd Pacman. Samantala sa kabila naman, Max Ballers really pushing in transition.
Yes, and Isd Pacman is still in. They have proved in their previous game na kahit down ba sila, I think that was around 19 points against Davnor. Kaya pa rin nilang magka-comeback.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, last time around, when Isd Pacman matched up against the Davnor Future Legends, they had a big deficit in the first 2 quarters of the ball game, pero nakabawi sila in the second half.
Yes, and it comes from JP Kudo's leadership, pero lahat ng mga teammates na nagtulungan talaga.
So that is why Isd Pacman in the second half against the Davnor Future Legends, they were up as much as 12 points in the fourth quarter, and they were able to survive the ball game against the Davnor Future Legends. And that is why Isd Pacman and Max Ballers Davao are still the undefeated teams dito sa ating 5-team lineup ng Pilipinas Super League 18 under Mindanao South Leg.
Yes, and there can only be one undefeated kasi round robin tayo. And knowing the momentum coming into the semifinal round as the only undefeated team, talagang makabigay talaga ng confidence niya sa team.
And off the turnover, and the basket goes in for Isd Pacman. And that's 54-40. So we would like to thank our following sponsors. The Pilipinas Super League 18 under Mindanao South Leg is presented by the Manila Bankers Life Insurance. Panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay. And it's co-presented by SCD, Perfect Care for Your Skin, Dumper Party List, J Project Clothing Shop, and the Pilipinas Super League 18 under Mindanao South Leg is powered by Converge, and Net25, our official broadcast partner, and is supported by MDC Sports, our official game ball of the Pilipinas Super League, Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good, Blue Sky Advertising, W Cube Solutions Incorporated, and the Pilipinas Super League 18 under Mindanao South Leg is in cooperation with the provincial government of Davao del Norte. So coming into the free throw line is Carl Chua, so one of the key contributors for Max Ballers Davao in the first half.
Yes, and one of the young blood for Max Ballers. Malaki ang future nitong bata na to, especially na surrounded siya with great talents of the players of Max Ballers.
And here comes the second free throw shot for Carl Chua. Intising pangalawa, and now here comes Jared Yamut. Has been silent so far in the first half. Bagao. Bibigay kang Ian Pineda, mintis yung tira. Bagao gets it back. Jared Yamut is open. Hits a three.
A great start there for Jared Yamut in the second half after being silent in his first half.
Pero si Carl Chua libreng-libre. Poor transition defense for Isd Pacman.
Yes, and isa yun sa mga dapat nila kinorek pa lang nung first half.
Here comes Isd Pacman. Alced Labawan kontra kang Carl Chua. Bibigay kang Bagao. Coming off the bench in the second half. Jared Yamut Hits again! 2 for 2 from downtown.
Jared Yamot looking like a Clay Thompson here. Getting hot in the third quarter.
So 8 na ang deficit na dapat habulin ng ISD Pacman. Here comes William Cabonilas. He has that size advantage against Alced Ablabawan. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Now handles the basketball. Down to 5. Cabonilas. Oh, he lost it. And a turnover.
Yes.
ISD Pacman basketball.
Yes, great defense there from Pineda.
And we have this super shot of the quarter brought to you by Manila Bankers Life Insurance. Panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay. Courtesy of that 3-point shot for Jared Yamot. Here comes ISD Pacman trying to capitalize here off the turnover. Taken away by Carl Chua. Tumatakbo na dito ang Max Ballers. But good transition defense there for ISD Pacman. Patrick Torrejas, there's a pick by Lanod. Now on the switch, here comes Yamot guarding him. Patrick Torrejas, ball is loose. And Bagao grabs it for ISD Pacman. ISD Pacman trying to utilize off this miss. Here comes Bagao on the drive, knocked away. Here comes William Cabonilas. Goes on the spin cycle, puts it up and in.
William Cabonilas putting on a show here in Tagum City.
He's playing like a guard, Jewel.
Yes, and grabe ito na bata.
Here comes Bagao now at the low post. Babalik ang Alced Labawan. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. He puts it up and in. And we have a report for Max Ballers mula kang Cindy. So Cindy, anong balita dyan?
For the side of the Max Ballers, the team urged on Click to maintain their lead with this match. As Michael Parrot reminded his co-players to give out a tight defense kasi madali lamang kunin ang lamang nila, and of course to communicate well inside the court, as Coach Lawrence also added for the team to have and hold on an extra pressure for the game. That's it. Back to you, Ray and Joel.
Alright, maraming salamat sa ating birthday girl na si Cindy Alvarez. Happy birthday, Cindy, from the PSL 18 Under family. Hope you have a good birthday, Ma'am Cindy. As balik sa ating ball game, ISD Pacman looking for the run here dito sa ating second half. Mintis yung tira. Norman Kagampang on the bounce pass. William Cabonilas. Oh, that's actually Aljon Bueno using his right hand.
Yes. Going back, transition defense pa rin ang problema dito ng ISD Pacman.
Bagao was bumped, counted, and a foul.
Bump, bully ball there from Bagao.
That's Patrick Bagao. And here's the super play of the quarter brought to you by Converge. Look at that spin cycle. Pinakita kang William Cabonilas.
William Cabonilas. A very great young talent here in Davao City, in Tagum City. And we are really looking forward what's next for this kid.
So Patrick Bagao, gusto may pasok yung dalawang free throw shots. And knocks down the second.
ISD Pacman is still here in the ball game.
They're still in it, Joel, as they're down by 7. Patrick Torrejas. Now against, that's Bagao. Now on the switch, that's Alced Dabawa. Now guarding Patrick Torrejas. There's a pick by Bueno. Bibigay ng Kalchua. Balik ang Torrejas with 7 seconds. Down to 5. Bibigay kang Ping Shan Yi with his left hand. Banks it home.
Good move there from Ping Shan Yi. Take advantage.
So it's a 9-point lead now by Max Ballers Davao. We're under 6 minutes to play dito sa ating third quarter. Bagao, bibigay. Oh, what a block! Sapal doon kang William Cabonilas. Taking all the way for 2.
William Cabonilas. Unbelievable. Both ends of the floor.
Block shot tapos nakatira on that layup attempt. Oh, stolen away. William Cabonilas. Gusto nga atake in transition. Sets it up to Patrick Torrejas. Gets the bounce.
So it's clear na yung transition defense na ISD Pacman struggling talaga.
As we have a timeout on the floor as Max Ballers up by big against ISD Pacman. At balik po tayo sa ating live action as we would like to thank MDC Sports Incorporated, the official game ball of the Pilipinas Super League. And by SCD, perfect care for your skin. And we would like to also thank Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. And by Manila Bankers Life Insurance, panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay. And it's powered by Converge. So far it's a 13-point deficit na dapat habulin ng Isd Pacman as they're down 66-53. JP Kudo, hintising scoop shot. And battle for the loose ball. And secured by Aljon Bueno.
So no need to put pressure on the other side of the floor there. Kailangan nilang bumaba agad.
Now good play there by Patrick Bagao. Wild shot and he was fouled. He'll shoot two.
Yes, and I think that Isd Pacman needs to take advantage of their fouls. Pwede nila on that fast break opportunity, pwede nila i-foul yun.
As we take a look at the super dime of the quarter brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop. Nice transition play leading to the fast break layup for William Cabonilas.
Yes, you could stop fast break opportunities by fouling. So, kailangan din ng Isd Pacman na i-take advantage yun.
And we have a timeout on the floor as Max Ballers up by big margin.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even
Bakit
faster.
mahalagang life insurance?
Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa.
At balik po tayo sa ating live action dito sa loob ng Davao Sports and Tourism Complex. And we would like to thank J Project Clothing Shop. And by MDC Sports Incorporated, the official game ball of the Pilipinas Super League. As Jared Yamot and his ISD squad still down by 13 points with 4:51 to play sa ating third quarter.
Yes, and a factor of that is the transition defense. Right now, Max Ballers is always on the run, especially led by their offensive juggernaut, which is William Cabonilas.
That's right, itong si William Cabonilas, he's playing like a guard kahit 6'5 siya.
Yes, and what's more scary is he can also play like a big.
And mitis yung pangalawang free throw, but the Blue Shirts gets it back. So new 14 for Isd Pacman. JP Kudo sets up Alced Labawan, attacking inside for two.
Good quick play there from Labawan. Alam niya, nasa kabila si Cabonilas. Tinake advantage talaga niya.
And a good setup job there for JP Kudo. So it's now a 10-point deficit for Isd Pacman. Ito, si William Cabonilas. He sets for three. Got it! Pangalawa na yan mula sa tres. Mula kang William Cabonilas. On the other side, and good cleanup job for Alced Labawan.
William Cabonilas willing to sacrifice his body there in the defensive end. This guy is a team player.
Ito, siya na naman ang magdadala sa bola dito. He's playing like a point guard right now. Bibigay kang Patrick Torrejas kontra kang Jared Yamot, and away from the play, we have a foul. That could be against Lee Constantino.
And what's great about William Cabonilas is not only does he shoot three-pointers, he also makes it.
Oh. At babalik sa laro, ito si Robert Morado. At babalik sa bench si Aljon Bueno. Ibigay kang Cabonilas kontra kang Patrick Bagao. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. One-on-one play. Oh, what a pass! And the layup is good!
There from William Cabonilas. Sky high.
Ang masasabi ko dito, isa na namang hoop junkie play mula kang William Cabonilas.
Yes, and a very entertaining play there for Cabonilas.
At nakabawi doon si Jared Yamot mula sa tres.
Yes, Jared Yamot, his third three-pointer in the second half. He needs to continue to shoot here.
So it's now a 10-point game with 3:20 to play dito sa ating third quarter. Patrick Torrejas and Robert Morado going to work.
Robert Morado, alam ng box ballers na focus sila kay Cabonilas. Robert Morado currently slept on.
Here comes JP Kudo. on the scoop shot. Mintis, Alced Labawan with the offensive rebound putback.
Good rebound there, aggressive rebound there for Labawan.
So still a 10-point deficit. So medyo malapit pa itong labanan nito sa pagitan ng dalawang undefeated teams. There's a 3-point shot. That was short. Offensive rebound is short. And here comes JP Kudo on the fast break play. And that was stopped and fouled by Ping Shan Yi.
Yes, and Isd Pacman still in the ballgame because of this.
What a sensational play.
Anyways,
Itong
good play
super
there.
move of the game brought to you by MDC Sports Incorporated. That was a sensational alley-oop pass.
Yes.
Mula kang William Cabonilas to Robert Morado.
Yes, a very highlighted play there for Cabonilas. Another one for his highlight reel.
Di ako makapaniwala. He can also pass
Yes.
in that manner.
Yes.
And a good catch also. Kudos to Robert Morado.
Yes, and Isd Pacman, that's the reason that they're still in the ball game because of guys like Labawan and Kudo.
Mintis outside shot ni Robert Morado and almost a save there by Robert Morado but he stepped out of bounds. ISD basketball.
Yes, and in order para makabawi din yung Isd Pacman, Yamut needs to keep on shooting and they must be led by their point guard, JP Kudo.
JP Kudo ang dala sa bola against Patrick Torrejas. Prince Navarro, balikang Lee Constantino. Kontra kang William Cabonilas. Good defensive job there by Wilham. And Patrick Torrejas now on the run. Oy, libre for the fast break layup. And that is courtesy of Dave Mamale. Now a 12-point lead with 2 minutes to play dito sa ating third quarter. Alced Labawan. Lee Constantino going to work once again. And rebounded by William Cabonilas. Going on the push. Goes behind the back. Dave Mamale, no. But another cleanup job for Robert Morado for 2.
Yes. Isd Pacman really struggling in their transition defense pero they're not backing down.
Bibigay kang Prince Navarro mula sa 3. Swak na swak.
Prince Navarro. A hot hand from downtown there.
So medyo umiinit na ang 3-point shooting.
Yes, and they need to continue. Navarro and Yamut needs to keep on shooting in order to make a comeback.
Oh, William Cabonilas on the crossover. Stripped away. And last touch by William Cabonilas.
Yes, good defense there. Always send a double team, especially on a Cabonilas drive.
So meron pa tayong 1 minuto at 14 na segundo ang natitira dito sa ating third quarter. So high-scoring ball game sa pagitan ng Max Ballers at Isd Pacman.
Yes, unlike Navarro and Yamut, Kudo is not a high-volume three-pointer, pero he could play make the game out of it.
Oy, Prince Navarro lost it and take it away. Smart play there defensively for JP Kudo. One man to beat. Another defensive job there for William Cabonilas. Siya na magdadala sa bola. Oh, what an extra pass to Robert Morado once again.
Showtime for Max Ballers there. Good chemistry and teamwork for Max Ballers. Alam na alam kung saan yung kanyang mga teammates.
And we have a timeout on the floor. Max Ballers up by 13. What a sensational play that we're seeing mula kang Robert Morado as we take a look at his last game around against Timber City Academy, Jewel.
Yes, Robert Morado hasn't been himself in his last game. Pero, alam na natin what he's capable of.
I mean, he is one of the most athletic players dito sa ating PSL 18 under Mindanao South Leg. Itong si Robert Morado mula
Yes,
sa Max
especially
Ballers.
nung kanyang debut game, double-double agad yun. Grabe, impressive talaga for an 18-year-old.
So meron po tayong 44.8 seconds to play dito sa ating third quarter. As Max Ballers trying to increase their advantage heading into the fourth. So once again, a very high-scoring ball game. And we're about to expect this could be one of the highest-scoring ball games dito sa ating PSL Mindanao South Leg.
Yes, especially na both teams really want to outdo one another in the offensive end.
And looks like a foul against Max Ballers Davao. And let's see if this was a shooting foul against Max Ballers. So pang-apat na team foul so far for Max Ballers Davao. So it's a non-shooting foul, so shot clock at 19 seconds. So plenty of time to make a good quality shot for Isd Pacman.
Isd Pacman needs to end with a great note here if they want to make a comeback in the fourth quarter.
That's Minyosa. Bibigay kang JP Kudo. Down to 12 on the shot clock. And away from the play, another foul. And that could be an offensive foul against defensor of Isd Pacman.
Sayang nun. Talagang Coach Rael wants to end with a high note, giving it to John Paul Kudo to end the quarter. Pero mislaps there from one of the Isd Pacman.
That was defensor with the offensive foul. So Max Ballers with 28 seconds to play dito sa ating third quarter. Lord Mamakos lays it in. What a circle shot mula kang Lord Mamakos.
Lord Mamakos taken advantage of the defense sleeping there.
Medyo napalakas yung pasa pero good save there. And Minyosa gets it back with 12 seconds. So last shot opportunity for the Blue Shirts. Down to 7, JP Kudo. Looking for a teammate, Jared Yamot with 3 seconds. JP Kudo fires from the outside. No good. And that concludes the third quarter. And Max Ballers Davao with a sensational scoring performance against Isd Pacman as we head over into the fourth quarter as they're up by 15 points, 81 to 66. What a scoring barrage that we're seeing for Max Ballers Davao as we take a look at the highlights. So Jared Yamos started off in the third quarter for Isd Pacman.
Yes, and Max Ballers kept on making a counter-attack against the initiative of Isd Pacman to make a comeback.
As we take a look at the third quarter highlights brought to you by Manila Bankers Life Insurance, panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay. It's been the Twin Towers, Robert Morado and Wilhelm Cabonilas making a statement in this third quarter. As we head over into the fourth quarter as Max Ballers up by 15, 81-66. At balik po tayo sa live action as we head over into the fourth quarter dito sa loob ng Davao del Norte Sports and Tourism Complex. As we would like to thank MBC Sports Incorporated, the official game ball of the Pilipinas Super League, SCD, perfect care for your skin, and by Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. So far, itong Max Ballers Davao led by their head coach Lawrence Villan Gonzalo. I'm pretty sure he's pretty much impressed with the performance of Max Ballers heading into the fourth.
Yes, and kinausap ko kanina si Coach Lawrence. Talagang malaki talaga yung tiwala niya sa kanyang mga bata. Especially na si William Cabonilas galing pang Manila. And yung loyalty niya towards Max Ballers para makakontribute is on another level. So, sinabi rin niya sa akin na meron pang bigger names ang Max Ballers. Pero yun lang, hindi pinayagan.
So we'll see what happens here as we go along in this elimination round. So we still have one more game day tomorrow as we conclude our elimination round ng ating Pilipinas Super League 18 under Mindanao South Leg as we start the fourth quarter. And JP Kudo with the first touch for Isd Pacman. Bagao has been solid in this fourth quarter and knocks down the layup.
Yes, Bagao, fearless there. Not being bothered by the presence of Cabonilas.
Oy, nawala yung bola. Itong si Daryl Acero on the drive. And another turnover, so Isd Pacman basketball.
Yes, the story of this game is Isd Pacman trying and trying to make a comeback here, but ganda ng mga counterattacks for Max Ballers.
I mean, they were able to cut the deficit at as much as 7 points in the third quarter. Where right now, they're up by the Max Ballers Davao, they're up by 13 points early in this fourth quarter. Patrick Torrejas.
Good
And
defense.
Good strip away. And Max Ballers gets it back. 8 on the shot clock. That's Daryl Acero, one-handed, gets the bounce.
Yes, Daryl Acero is operating in incognito here. Alam na natin na hindi siya yung isa sa mga big names for Max Ballers, pero ganda ng contribution niya dito na game.
Oy, nawala yung bola ng Isd Pacman. And looks like that was last touch by Max Ballers. So nasa 13 on the shot clock para sa that's Isd Pacman. Jared Yamot, who hit that 2 3-point shots sa ating third quarter. That's an outside shot from 3 by Alced Labawan.
Alced Labawan extending his range.
So able to hit the 3-point shot as they're down by 12. 83-71. Ibigay kang Wilhelm Cabunilas, who has been solid so far dito sa ating ball game for the Max Baller squad. He fires. That was way off. And ball will go to Isd Pacman.
Yes, another rare jumper. A bad selection there for Cabonilas.
So gusto makapitalize dito ng Isd Pacman off that air ball shot mula kang Wilhelm Cabonilas. JP Cudo against Daryl Acero. Bounce pass to the corner. Alced Labawan. Extra pass with 12 on the shot clock. Maraming pang oras dito. Bibigay kang Bagao with 7 to shoot. Alced Labawan, nice extra pass pero nabitawan, lost the ball, and ball will go to Max Ballers.
A bit careless there for the Isd Pacman. They got open shots pero wala lang nila nakapitalize.
So Daryl Acero will try to capitalize this time for the Max Baller squad as they're up by a baker's dozen, 12. Patrick Torrejas now directing traffic here. Oh, what a no-look pass! And the layup is good for Lord Mamakos.
Yes, great vision there for Torrejas as expected to one of the best players, best point guards in PSL 18 under.
He has eyes at the back of his head. Itong si Patrick Torrejas, and on the other side, Patrick Bagao able to respond.
Yes, Patrick Bagao, you could see that he has the grit and grind mentality here, fearless.
But for Isd Pacman, they don't need to trade baskets here as we're under 7 minutes to play dito sa ating fourth quarter. And away from the play, there's a foul. And that could be against the Blue Shirts. As we take a look at our super shot of the quarter brought to you by Manila Bankers Life Insurance. Panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay. Look at that highlight. No-look pass from Patrick Torrejas to Lord Mamakos on the reverse layup.
Yes, and going back to the ball game, I see that nakita na natin yung solution ni Coach Rael sa Cabonillas problem nila, which is Bagao.
So it could be the stopper here as Cabonillas almost lost it. Gets it back. The 2 to shoot, and he knocks it down from the outside.
Yes, Patrick Bagao left there, pero kakaiba talaga yung resiliency ni Cabonillas.
So able to wave off the defender and makes the mid-range jump shot with 2 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. So Isd basketball right now in the hands of Prince Tavaro. Trying to go on a no-look pass, taken away by Cabonilas. Now Cabonilas now handles the basketball for the Black Shirts.
Kudo underestimated the long length arms of Cabonillas.
Maraming pang oras sa kanilang shot clock for the Black Shirts. Uy, looks like an unsportsmanlike foul. Tinawag ng referee.
Yes, Patrick Bagao went into the mind of Cabonillas and yun, unsportsmanlike.
And marinig ko talaga yung emotions mula kang Coach Rael Diaz on that last call, Jewel.
Yes, and until now, they're still barking. But this is a very entertaining ball game kasi si Cabonillas, kakaiba talaga yan. Naghahanap talaga sila ng paraan para ma-stop to siya.
And the referees are heading to the scores table. They're trying to, I think they're making some important calls here, make some clarifications at the scores table.
Yes, and naabot talaga ni Patrick Bagao yung mission niya na to get into the mind of Cabonillas to the point na yun, may second motion tayo nangyari.
Grabe, there's a lot of color here dito sa loob ng Davao Sports and Tourism Complex Gym dito sa Tagum, Jewel. A lot of emotions between these two teams.
Yes, and I think that if Coach Rael did this assignment to Bagao earlier, may advantage din siguro sila if ever earlier to nangyari kay Cabonilas. Kasi since first quarter, being dominated by Cabonilas is a very, very hard problem for the opposing team.
Or at least medyo na-address yung problem, yung Wilhelm Cabonilas problem for Isd Pacman. And looks like we have a disqualifying foul against Wilhelm Cabonilas. And looks like Wilhelm Cabonilas is out of the ballgame with that disqualifying foul, Jewel.
I thought that was an unsportsmanlike one.
Ito si Coach Lawrence, pumunta na sa basketball floor dito. He wants to hear some explanation mula sa referees.
Yes, as much as gaano ka physical yung laban, talagang dapat natin control pa rin nating sarili.
So, they need to control some emotions here because each game is at stake here. This is a very short elimination round dito sa ating PSL 18 under Mindanao South leg.
Yes, and Wilhelm Cabonilas is a very great asset for Max Ballers to the point na they couldn't he's indispensable. That's what I mean. So, I think na when it comes to these situations, talagang dapat kausapin ni Coach Lawrence si Cabonilas na kalma lang muna.
And that could be a big loss for Max Ballers Davao. We have 6:22 to play sa ating fourth quarter. As Patrick Bagao knocks down the first free throw after that disqualifying foul against Wilhelm Cabonilas.
Yes, and kudos to Patrick Bagao for keeping a calm attitude in that interaction with
composure
Cabonilas.
talaga.
Yes, and also I've noticed sa mga big mans ng Isd Pacman, he has been the most fearless. Kasi yung iba, presence alone ni Cabonilas, nababother na yung shot nila.
Yeah.
Pero si Bagao,
walang takot talaga.
Walang takot talaga.
Atake sa basket kahit Cabonilas ang nagbabantay sa kanya, no?
yes.
Okay, new 14 for the Blue Shirts, JP Cudo. Alced Labawan from the outside. Kissing tira. And rebound by Robert Morado.
Yes, and I've said ang depth ng Max Ballers, even though isab out na si Cabonilas, matatangkad pa rin to sila.
And Daryl Acero with the early knockout punch.
Yes. The silent scorer of Max Ballers, Acero.
So 15 na ang lamang dito ng Max Ballers. Another miss. Here comes Patrick Torrejas for the Max Ballers, taking some sweet time here for the Max Ballers as we head into the 5-minute and 45 mark dito sa ating fourth quarter. And taken away by Jared Yamot. Another fast break opportunity. And Prince Navarro puts it home.
Yes, and knowing na wala na si Cabonilas on the other side of the floor, talagang makabigay ito ng confidence towards Isd Pacman.
Another steal. JP Cudo. There's a miscommunication there and taken away by Daryl Acero. Patrick Torrejas now against Yamot. So another interesting lineup between these two guards here. Patrick Torrejas. Now there's a switch on the drive. Aljon Bueno, extra pass to Daryl Acero.
An unsportsmanlike foul after an unsportsmanlike foul there.
So parang tumitindi na talaga ang labanan dito sa pagitan ng dalawang undefeated teams sa ating tournament.
Yes, talagang passionate talaga ating mga players when it comes to basketball. Pero dapat din na magli-lead dun sa mga below the belt na ng mga fouls.
So there was plenty of contact according to the referees. As we have a mandatory timeout, it's now 89-76 in favor of Max Ballers Davao. Magbabalik po kami.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa.
At balik po tayo sa ating live stream tonight sa pagitan ng Max Ballers Davao at ng Isd Pacman. As
So take a look at the super dime of the quarter brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop. Another fast break play leading to a Prince Tavaro layup. So during the timeout, we have an unsportsmanlike foul against Alced Labawan ng Isd Pacman.
Yes, and talagang, yun as I've said earlier, passionate talaga ating players. Pero, iba talaga kung when it comes to yung medyo nasobra na yung ating mga fouls doon.
I mean, the key thing here is composure and attitude among all players participating dito sa ating tournament.
Yes, and part talaga yan sa discipline natin as basketball athletes of this league. And also, going back to the ball game, max ballers still need to be composed when it comes to counter-attacking because nakita natin yung Isd Pacman once na na-eject si William Cabonilas. Talagang na-boost talaga yung confidence nila.
So may konting git-gitan ata na obserbahan natin in the last 2 minutes dito sa ating fourth quarter. William Cabonilas was ejected with that disqualifying foul. So he's now out of the ball game. A big loss there for Max Ballers Davao. Samantala sa kabila naman, we had an unsportsmanlike foul kontra kang Alced Labawan. And with that, Alced Labawan, ika-apat na personal foul na yan. So he's 1 foul to go before graduation.
Yes, and William Cabonilas must know that especially kung mga games natin crucial, that he is really needed for his team. So, yung mga ganun ng mga foul, unnecessary na yun.
So going to the line is Aljon Bueno. After that unsportsmanlike foul, knocks down the first. So a big foul call against Isd Pacman as the lead has increased to 15 points.
So, clearly, Max Ballers has the momentum here, pero yung unpredictability ng Isd Pacman, napakita nila sa game nila against Davao Future Legends. It's something na hindi dapat magkumpiyansa yung Max Ballers.
And trying to go on the spin move and last touch by Aljon Bueno. Nasa 5 minutes to play na to tayo dito sa ating fourth quarter. Nasa halfway point dito sa ating fourth quarter as Max Ballers looking to go undefeated heading into the next round dito sa ating PSL 18 under Mindanao South leg. Jared Yamot kontra kang Lord Mamacos. 12 on the shot clock. Ian Pineda. Prince Tavaro for 3. Oh, that's a big miss. Here comes Daryl Acero. Now on the push. Now taking his time here for Max Ballers Davao. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Patrick Torrejas down to 10 seconds. Looking for a teammate. Daryl Acero on the drive. Mintis Intira. And last touch by the Blue Shirts with 2 seconds to play sa ating shot clock. And the PSL 18 under Mindanao South leg is presented by Manila Bankers Life Insurance, Panalo sa Laro, Panalo sa Buhay, SPD Skincare Depot, perfect care for your skin, Dumper Partilist, and J Project Clothing Shop. And it's powered by Converge and Net25, our official broadcast partner of the PSL. And supported by MDC Sports Incorporated, the official game ball of the Pilipinas Super League, Hotel Sogo, So Clean, So Good, Blue Sky Advertising, W Cube Solutions Incorporated, and the PSL 18 under Mindanao South leg is in cooperation with the provincial government of Davao del Norte. So it's now 91-76 with 5 seconds on the shot clock. It's Tavaro, step back, yes!
Tavaro, high-arcing shot there, but Isd Pacman needs to make quicker shots here, especially they're coming back.
Another poor transition defensive play there for Isd Pacman, leading to a Lord Mamacos easy layup.
Yes, and also a factor siguro kung bakit nagpo-pour talaga yung...
And looks like we have another unsportsmanlike foul. And that could be against Max Ballers, I believe.
Yes, going back, yung transition defense ng Isd Pacman, kaya siguro na poor yung kanilang transition defense is because yung players ni Coach Rael is nag-gast na.
Oh, I think the fatigue factor now it could be detrimental na for Isd Pacman kasi gumahabol pa sila dito as they're down by 14 points. 93-79 with 3:29 to play sa ating fourth quarter.
Yes, and yung unsportsmanlike foul na yun, hindi yun nakakatulong, especially sa crucial na game na to. So,
Okay, so we have double unsportsmanlike fouls against Ian Pineda, number 9 ng ISD Pacman, at ng Max Bowlers, number 4, Aljon Bueno. Let's see, that's Darrell Acero rather. Number 4. So in that scenario, that's a double unsportsmanlike foul. So I believe no free throws, Joel, if I'm not mistaken.
yes, tama ka dyan, Ray. And also, we don't want another incident like William Cabonilas being thrown out of the game on both teams. We want a healthy, competitive, siguro physical din na matchup dito. But when it comes to unnecessary fouls, hindi na natin kailangan yan dito.
So we don't need for the teams here dito sa ating ball game, they don't want to have unnecessary color heading into this crunch time period with 3:28 to play. JP Kudo on the penetration, kicks it out to Prince Navarro. Kudo with 7 seconds. Prince Navarro on the extra pass. Balik ang JP Kudo. 2 seconds. Prince Navarro short. And Dado Lacero secures the board for the Black Shirts.
So talagang minimilk ng ISD Pacman yung shot clock nila. They need to make quicker shots.
And the shot is no good for Robert Morado. Oh, but good save there for Morado. Balik ang Patrick Torrejas. I think they're trying to milk some clock here for the Black Shirts. Now against JP Kudo. With 7 seconds. Patrick Torrejas, extra pass. Shot is missed. Oh, big offensive rebound for the Black Shirts.
Patrick Torrejas coming out of nowhere there.
So new 14 for the Black Shirts. Lord Mamakos. No look pass to Dado Lacero for 2.
Lord Mamakos, where did that come from?
Oy, parang may tulakan ata sa pagitan ng dalawa. And the shot is missed. And we're approaching 2.5 minutes to play dito sa ating fourth and final quarter. Patrick Torrejas kontra kang Prince Navarro.
Patrick Torrejas taking some time. Smart play here.
Looking for the early dagger of this ball game. Another bounce pass and taken away by the Blue Shirts. So time is running out here for ISD Pacman. They need to make some good shots here quickly. Balik ang JP Kudo. Jared Yamot fires and gets the bounce for 3.
Jared Yamot, sayang. Maganda yung kanyang shooting percentage, pero he needs to be a high volume shooter for them to make a comeback.
Pero abante pa rin ng 13 itong Max Bowlers Davao. Patrick Torrejas on the penetration. He stops. One-hander is good!
Patrick Torrejas making it look easy there.
It's now 97-82, a 15-point lead para sa Black Shirts. And the shot is missed by Pineda. And Patrick Torrejas. And they're trying to apply more pressure on against the Blue Shirts. Aljon Bueno. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Black Shirts. Drives, one-hander, no. And another hustle play for the Black Shirts once again.
Yes, and that's gotta be nakakapagod lalo sa part ng ISD Pacman.
And we're approaching 63 seconds to play dito sa ating ball game as we take a look at the super play of the quarter brought to you by Converge on that no-look pass to Darrell Acero. Sensational.
Darrell Acero, the silent scorer of Max Ball.
Oh, what a move by Patrick Torrejas once again.
Another veteran move from their point guard, their elite point guard, Patrick Torrejas.
So one of the highest scoring teams dito sa ating 18 under Mindanao South Leg, the Max Ballers Davao squad, looking to go 4-0 as they're about to end their elimination round campaign. Lee Constantino. And that's the ball game, Jewel.
Yes, and some of the key players for ISD Pacman didn't live up to their potential in this ball game.
Jared Yamot, and time is running out for ISD Pacman. At may bahid na ang kanilang record for ISD Pacman.
Yes, and the number one problem with talaga, Ray, is yung transition defense, which is, I believe na magagawa talaga na adjustment si Coach Rael.
So Coach Rael Diaz and his troops of ISD Pacman will go back to the drawing board as ISD Pacman falls to the high-scoring Max Ballers, one of the highest scoring teams dito sa ating Mindanao South Leg, ay yung PSL 18 under. What a performance for Max Ballers
Max
Davao.
Ballers being undefeated for the start of this tournament. Napakaganda ng feeling nun, especially coming to the semi-final round.
And they will secure their first place position dito sa ating elimination round ng Mindanao South Leg Tournament.
Yes,
Here's our final score, Isd Pacman 82 and Max Ballers Davao 99.
yes, pero yung Isd Pacman, kudos pa rin masyado. Kasi currently 2-1 ang kanilang. Meron pa silang chance na makuha yung number 2 seed, which is giving them the twice to beat advantage.
As we take a look at our highlights of the ball game, with Patrick Torrejas leading the charge in this fourth quarter, Jewel.
Yes, and talagang napakaganda ng pinakita ng Max Ballers. Started by William Cabonilas with his being a monster in the ball game, and ending with those nice passes in our highlight reel.
Ito ating fourth quarter highlights brought to you by Manila Bankers Life Insurance. Panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay. Once again, Patrick Torres and the rest of the Max Ballers troop squad dominating. As we about to end into this ball game, they will go 4-0 dito sa ating elimination round as they win it 99-82.
Yes, napakaganda talaga ng feeling nito para kay Coach Lawrence. Especially na first time ng Max Ballers na sumali dito sa PSL 18 under natin.
And this is definitely a confidence booster for Max Ballers and for Coach Lawrence Villagonzalo.
Yes, and I'm very excited what Max Ballers' future here in PSL 18 under. Talagang nilulook forward ko yung championship nila against, if ever, sila yung maging champion.
And this is definitely one of the top contenders dito sa ating 18 under Mindanao South Leg. And the PSL under 18 Mindanao South Leg is presented by Manila Bankers Life Insurance, panalo sa laro, panalo sa buhay. And co-presented by SCD Skincare Depot, perfect care for your skin, Dumper Partless, J Project Clothing Shop, and is powered by Converge and Net25, our official broadcast partner of the Pilipinas Super League, and supported by NBC Sports Incorporated, the official game ball of the Pilipinas Super League. Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. Blue Sky Advertising, W Cube Solutions Incorporated, and the PSL 18 under Mindanao South Leg is in cooperation with the provincial government of Davao del Norte. So sensational performance for Max Ballers Davao, and let's send over to Cindy for the best player of the ball game.
I have here our Manila Bankers super player of the game, Patrick Torrejas, with 11 points, 8 assists, 9 rebounds, and 1 steal. Congratulations. So, yun sa mo pag-handle ang pressure, grabe good nga pressure gain sa game.
Kuan lang, pinakauna noon, nagsayo lang dyan mi. Istorya mi, una daan, sasakyanan pa lang, relax lang mi sa, kay ang Pacman is kuan dyan, physical sila nga team, istorya lang dyan mi, og dili mi mubalo sa ilang mga physical.
Alright, so what do you think imong dako kay nga contribution para sa imong team karon nga game?
Leadership, lang dyan, pasa,
Alright, so is there anyone nga gusto nimo pasalamatan or greet?
pinakauna noon, pasalamat ko sa Ginoo sa gihatag na sa ko karon. O sa akong pamilya, nga nadre, suporta kayo, ako sa akong uyab, sa akong mga papa. Sa kay Boss Primo, kay Boss Jones, o sa Coach L, Coach RJ. Coach ako sa Davao, James C. Kings. Yeah.
Alright, so that was Patrick Torrejas, our Manila Bankers super player of the game. Now let's get back to Ray and Jewel.
Alright, maraming salamat Cindy, and congratulations to the Manila Bankers super player of the ball game, Patrick Torres, with a near triple-double performance for Max Ballers as they win it 99-82 over Isd Pacman, Jewel.
Yes, and talagang napaka-entertaining talaga ng pinakita ng both teams. Especially nung times ng mga, medyo physical na talaga, pero still, it prevail, yung nag-prevail talaga, yung kanilang, yung entertainment factor.
Okay, so sa ating mga ka-super fans dyan, dito sa ating live stream tonight for the 18 under Mindanao South Leg, huwag po kayong aalis dahil meron po tayong isa pang ball game. This is a double header for this Saturday dito po sa Davao del Norte Sports and Tourism Complex dito sa Tagum City, Davao del Norte, as we're about to head into the next ball game, which is between Timber City Academy kontra sa Kantilan RP Braveheart Goodmark. As we take a look at our highlights between the two teams, a sensational performance for Max Ballers Davao.
Yes.
So maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay. Ako po si Ray Alonsagay at kasama ko si Jewel Evangelio. Huwag kayong bibitiw, may isa pang game po tayo. Ito ang Pilipinas Super League. Ito ang liga ko.